It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. We all love to Bill, blah, 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 Fred and Joe.
Sybil! Hi, Self-Care Podcast. I'm Liam. Ben.
Hello there.
Bell.
Yeah.
Producer Andy.
Present.
Producer Brody.
G'day.
Producer Teena.
Hi.
Ash in the newsroom.
Hello.
Mace Dog.
What's up?
Scudder.
Present.
The blonde guy.
Hello.
Jack.
Got a
Hello.
haircut booked for tonight. So.
Oh, you do it.
You got
A bit of talk about whether or not you lose the blonde.
Yeah,
Are you going to
well-
shave it or are you going to recolor it?
I still don't know.
Dude, make it like pink or red or something. That'd be crazy.
It's pretty exy to get it done well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Like,
fair enough.
Even though it's short.
We'll do it like bad, then it looks more grungy, you know?
Keep it. Keep it.
Yeah, you do you, man.
All right,
do whatever
yeah,
you
it's a
do.
good point.
Do whatever you want. Yes, well,
I did just post it.
Oh, you did?
you posted it. Jeez, that was quick. Hello, who do we have on the line here?
Hey guys, it's Corey.
Well, Corey! Thanks for joining us on the Off-Air Podcast. Andy's obviously put up a post in the Ben Lehman Bell Alpha Squad, our secret Facebook page. You're the first to call through, which means you get to play this.
Fedora, fedora, hoodie or fedora, fedora, get your hoodie or your fedora, fedora, fedora.
Yes, Corey. You will now have the choice whether you want a branded show
that
football,
Alan Partridge?
yes, or a fedora.
Well, I've never worn a fedora in my life, so I'm going to have to go with the footy, guys.
Dude, I hate how people aren't picking the fedoras. I thought it was such a given. I was cutting about in the fedora with Ben's Mahjong set before the show this morning and Warren Treadray's glove that he gifted us, and I looked the part, man. I looked sick.
I'll put my hand up and say I'm definitely starting to go team footy.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
starting
what?
to go team
I don't
Corey,
need...
you know that they're small footies, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And it's a big man-sized hat. Like it's a
100%
regular-sized
paper.
man hat. 100% paper.
It's like a beautiful souvenir, like a little footy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
but
it's
like-
a good reward.
You know, no one will ever see it. Like with the hat, you can wear it to work, you can wear it to nightclubs, you can wear it to family lunches.
Did we get a footy count, Mace Dog?
We did not.
Oh.
But I'm going to say, like, I reckon we've got about 7 to 10 left. Because we only
Not as
ordered...
many. That wasn't as high as I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we
A lot of
didn't
hats
order
though,
that
guys.
many.
A lot of hats. A lot of fedoras. Just collecting dust in the prize cupboard. Well, I got to tell you, it's good to be back for a Friday pod. I missed the last one, my first absence in an off-air podcast.
Yes, it
because
was.
I was pooing violently.
And you managed to get the win as well.
I know,
Before
yeah, I
we
appreciate
go
that.
around the room to find out if anyone's got any orders of business, Corey, are you good to hang there and vote in Team Member of the Week?
Absolutely.
All right, great. I'm going to leave.
legends.
I like your vibe. I'm going to leave you faded up. Feel free to
Oh.
chip in if you feel the need.
Absolutely. I need to get the lay of the land. Who have we got in the jungle today?
Well, we're in on the roll call, so
Full house,
Full
man.
house.
Full house. Except for our
house.
boss Sondo, basically, but that's like literally everyone else is here, so you got the lay of the land there. I would like to say a big well done to Teena, our first week. Teena, how do you feel? Does it feel good to get the first week producing under your belt?
Yeah, it's good. I feel like it didn't stuff up too badly, so I feel like we're all right.
Zero stuff
Yeah.
ups. Zero stuff ups.
Well,
I would
not
say
0.
Well, I'd say you're batting at a nine.
Liam has a little gripe.
Oh, there's a small. But like Teena, I gotta say you're at 99.99%.
No, tell me, what did I do?
It's just the
so
little.
funny.
It's the slithers. It's the slithers.
it's also
Tell me.
he's about to tell you, and the reason I find this so funny is because it actually annoys him, and he's disguising it in like an order of business.
No way.
Every
no,
day, and I'm like,
Teena,
just
no.
Every morning he harumps about this
Look,
in
Teena,
the privacy of the studio.
This is just purely you turning for like you'll make this one small change and you go from being a good producer to a great producer,
Okay,
and
tell
that's
me.
pretty good for the first week. So it's very nice now we're in the stage in radio where we don't even plug our own headphones in anymore. So Teena, that's very nice. Like you come in, you set our headphones up, you put our little mic socks on with our names on it. Did you not know that, Macy?
Are you joking?
Well, it's cutting into our
Are you
prep
actually
time.
serious? Oh,
I can't put
you
my
guys
own
are
headphones
full
in.
talent.
Oh,
Full
Macy,
talent.
And now
Macy,
Teena does it.
you crashed the work car yesterday, so don't ever go at us.
Yeah, we're going to unpack that one in a
Yeah.
sec. And Teena, you're doing a really good job. But there's 2 headphone ports in front of me.
Okay.
You plug to the right.
Yep.
I sort of prefer the cord on the left. Just gives me a bit more room to move and do my bit. That's purely it.
I can work on that.
So I've been.
Liam takes it out and goes,
He goes, Teena.
Should have told me Monday.
Well, I was going to, and the guy said, "Absolutely, don't say
Yes, I
anything."
would have continued.
Well, yeah, I knew as soon as I said something, it'd be corrected. I mean, yeah, but like,
Told me privately, but that's fine.
oh yeah,
That seems like totally unreasonable feedback.
Yeah.
you reckon? But Ash, what if I'm in the middle of a break and I trip on my cord and break my neck and die, and then you know what I mean? Like it's actually a hazard. It's actually a workplace hazard. I should probably actually make a little note to PX and yeah, but no, like Teena. So apart from that.
Okay.
What do you want to
100%
take
perfect.
care about your headphones? Last time you talked about you waffle
Corey,
stoppers.
Corey.
What was that, Corey?
Oh, hang on. Sorry, Corey said something.
Oh, I said, what do you want Teena to take your shoes off as well?
Well, now that you mention it, I have had a bit of a stiff back the last few days, so yeah, no, that would actually be no. I'm
Liam's a
obviously
diva.
kidding.
All right.
Not a diva.
Any other points of biz?
There was one order of business that I had that I thought was quite funny. So when we did my final 30 before 30, because there was a bit involved with mic swapping and stuff, we pre-recorded just to make sure it sounded slick. And I was telling my wife about Sam about this, and she found it quite funny. So I thought, I might as well share it because she said we should have left it in. So we pre-recorded it, and we gave it a little edit. He gave us a demonstration.
Sensei George
Gave us a demonstration on how to break the boards. And there was he wanted to, I guess, show off. I did 3 boards. He did 6,
which is a lot of wood.
lot of
They're
boards.
like about, I'd say like a centimetre a board,
Yeah.
centimetre thick. So it's
And-
like 6 centimetres of like wood. Like
I was
it's pretty,
thinking
it's
they
pretty
were
hectic.
thicker than a
Yeah,
centimetre.
maybe. Yeah, like they were fairly thick. Obviously,
And-
you're punching with the grain, but
yeah.
still.
And so he was like, I'll give you a demonstration to show you. And you would have heard that in the final edit, but that was the second attempt. He did it the first time, and he punched the boards, and they didn't break.
His fist literally bounced off.
And
then he
everyone was like, oh.
And I think he sort of said he was showing you that even for him, it's actually really hard.
Yeah.
So, but I was like, are you
He
trying to
literally
claim?
said, I'm showing you what could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you trying to
Yeah.
claim
He was-
that you didn't mean to do that?
He was a lovely guy, but I think he lost a little bit of everyone's respect
Yeah.
when he failed the first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
In my
for
head,
sure.
it turned into, okay, this comes with a bit of luck. And that's it. Whoa.
Bed cut out.
Bed cut out.
Strike
Wow.
the scutter. Because the bed's not long enough.
Jeez, this is almost as bad as that time Teena put my headphones in on the wrong time.
Leave me alone.
All right, we're doing team member.
Well, are we going to talk about Colin McRae over there or what?
Oh, yeah. Gee whiz.
Yeah, Macy, talk about what happened.
Yeah, okay. So we hired a budget truck because we've got a boat that I needed to get signed for our just something that's coming up in the show in the next couple of weeks. And anyway, I basically went to the other side of the city, like one side of Melbourne to the other, driving this big old truck. Like, I'm a trucker chick, basically. Anyway, I pulled up to the budget truck rental place to return the truck and just didn't realise how big it was. And as I was parking, I've turned left and just swiped the front of her car. So I didn't even know I did it. She came out and she was like, oh my God, going psycho. And then anyway, I went and fixed it all up today and it's going to cost, access is like 10 grand.
Oh, really?
Was it like a moving truck? What kind of truck was it?
It was a big
moving
daddy
truck,
deluxe
yeah.
truck.
10 grand.
Nah,
So
it's not.
that's
I'm
That's the
actually
cost of a
joking.
car.
No, it's not. It's 1,500. It's fine.
Excess.
What the hell,
Well,
man?
that better not be coming out of the Fedora budget.
No, it's 1,500 and that's going straight into the budget that I've got for Bedlow. So if you want anything extra, you can't have it because it's paying for the truck.
Wow.
And the excess was $1 billion.
All right. Let's get... Any other orders of business?
Yeah, just that there's been a chat of team catch-ups happening, undisclosed team catch-ups happening out of hours with some members invited, other members not invited.
Here we go.
Just interesting, just worth sniffing around. Do you know about this, Ash?
No.
Well,
no.
I'm sure you'd love to
obviously
know
not
about
invited.
it. Yeah, neither. So, I found out
What a
about it.
loser.
Sort of, yeah, literally, like just hearing like chat about it. Like you hear a lot of murmurs in the hallway and you walk past and the conversation stop and you're sort of going, what's happening here behind my back? There's like a team steak night.
What?
Yeah,
I love
like
steak.
half of the team members go to the steak night, and then the other half is just like obviously like losers, and we just get all left out. So.
Scott, do you want to take this?
Yeah, there's a lot of
Thank you.
misinformation. And
What's the deal? Are you having like this sort of splinter cell breakfast team? Like you want to sort of like cause a mutiny or something? Like what are you planning on steak night? Are you rolling out blueprints of like how to like sort of get rid of the rest of us who
No.
aren't invited?
The
or?
OG steak night started like a year and a half ago. It was just
What the hell?
It was just Jack and I. When we both worked at another station,
right?
Yeah,
and so that evolved into basically all of our team from the old station coming to steak night every Tuesday, and now it's every second Tuesday, and it's me and Jack, and then a few others from other stations wherever they are now. Some of them don't even work in radio anymore.
This is like the United Nations of radio.
And then a couple of weeks ago, we invited Andy because his wife's away, and we thought he needed company. And now he's part of the steak night group.
He's kept very stum about the whole thing.
So
I will
there's three
say.
of us now.
Oh, you've not advertised the fact you've been going to steak night, and I've seen red meat in your teeth on Wednesday mornings, and when I've questioned it, you've shunked it off. Oh, that's nothing.
You got anything?
No, well, I'm not sorry.
I
This isn't a this team steak night. It's a Kiss steak night that I invited myself to because I'm lonely.
Well,
I would
it's,
also say-
it's a Jack and Scudder steak
I would also
night.
say, for the record, I've been invited, but I haven't attended, and I appreciate the invite. That was from Jack.
Brody, have you been invited to steak night?
I have not been invited.
I
to
certainly
steak night.
haven't been. Macy,
I have not.
Belle.
Well, we're not going to that.
That's not coming to steak night.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, Corey.
Tina, what about you?
I have not.
You'd be feeling pretty left
Yeah, so
out. Hey,
Liam,
first
just
week sort of.
Calm down.
So, Bill,
I don't know.
we have had a vegetarian attend steak night once.
Really?
Ever since then, it's been a guarded invite.
Why? What happened?
Oh, they didn't have steak.
Well, yeah, no shit, Jack.
You gotta have
Well, no,
steak
it
on
was
steak
we.
night.
Yeah, we reflected, and it was clearly our fault.
Who's the veggie?
Celeste from our old team.
That's not a real name. I can't remember what it actually is.
No.
That is Michaela.
What, you just called her
Michaela.
Celeste?
Oh, don't doctor.
I didn't get invited either. I invited myself. And by the way,
Michaela a veggie?
Scudder and Jack are the only ones that have opened their and Ben, to be fair, the only people that have opened their arms to me in my time of need.
Yeah.
So why don't we go around the room? Tina,
I
have you?
invited you to come to the pool with me.
Why would I want to do that?
And I said, I'm going to Hector's Deli on Sunday morning. I said, do you want anything? I'll bring you back something. And you said no.
Oh yeah, I wasn't interested.
He's not a
Maybe
charity
because
case.
when we invited
Like,
you out, you
Steve.
didn't come either.
Yeah, because I was busy.
Oh yeah.
I actually said that you could stay in my spare bedroom.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I offered you when you were saying you were going between places and didn't have power. I said, well, you can stay in my spare bedroom if you like.
I also offered my house, if you remember rightly.
Yeah, but these were platitudes. They were platitudes.
They
because-
sound like pretty hard offers.
No, because Ben was like, "Hey, do you want to come to this at this time?"
Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah.
And,
I said,
it's the
I'm
same
going
as
to Hector's now. Do you want anything? And I'm down at the pool right now. Do you want to come down?
yeah, but I had been scorched by you the day before when you agreed to hang out, and then we were like, "Hey, Belle, we're going to be here." And you said, "I don't want to come anymore."
Okay, I'm
I
going
didn't
to
say I
bed at
didn't want
9:30.
to.
You can get in my spare bedroom if you like.
Anyway.
Yes,
Corey.
Sorry, Corey, mate. You shot your shot about 9 times and you've missed every shot. And I feel bad because you're a good guy, but you just keep shooting your shot and everyone's talking and we can't hear what you're saying.
Sorry, I don't have headphones on.
The floor is yours, Corey.
Order of business.
Order of business.
yeah, by all
Corey.
means.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
The
by all
floor is
means.
yours.
By all means, sir.
Well, I dropped a message in the Alpha Squad a couple of days ago, and it was about the Cornfield Blues. And some of the comments from Jackie Jackson and Johnny, they were going absolutely toe-to-toe for the afternoon. And my head hurts trying to read those messages.
Right.
No idea.
So Jackie Jackson was having a fight with another Alpha Squatter? Is that what we're saying here?
Well, I think Johnny was kind of calling her out for just making absolute no sense with anything she was saying.
And that's the thing. She was obviously banned, and
This
then
is Belle's mum.
she was let back in.
Yeah, she was,
and she's absolutely not learned her lesson.
Yeah, no.
I'm surprised no one's stumbled across it yet. To be
Well,
honest.
Yeah, so
obviously-
I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at it now. So yeah, so my mum says.
Can you like it's a court document? Can you
Okay.
sort of read
So,
the
2 days ago,
transcript?
Corey posted, shared Cornfield Blues to my dad. He went out to mow the lawns and prune the roses. For over an hour, he couldn't figure out how to stop Cornfield Blues from playing on repeat. Banked about 30 plus streams. The man has done a solid for me.
Love that.
And then my mum commented and said, he'll do it all again tomorrow for you if the lawns and roses emojis could take another battering. emoji, 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 emoji. And then John replied, do you proofread at all?
Whoa!
And then my mum took it like a champ and said, sometimes, emoji, yeah, you caught me out there, but I thought the fact that Corey's dad won removed from Liam's nair with an apostrophe in it complained. He's a emoji for sure, emoji, 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 emoji. And then John said, I honestly have no idea what you were saying. I'm not convinced you do either. And then my mum said, I'm just reveling in being let back into fold. I mean to say, who really gives a poo emoji what JJ says? John said, little less reveling, a little more proofreading, thanks. And then my mum replied just with emojis. And then John wrote, is there a hidden message there, or are you just smashing digits against the emoji?
Holy shit. So he's going toe-to-toe with your mum in the show.
Whoa! And then my mum said, there's 2 messages. 1, study text. Then 2, go for it. Oh, I'll insert here to our dear friend Corey, the instigator of this feed. CM, I feel we may have deviated off your path. Apologies, my friend. And then Corey came in and said, my head hurts. And then John said, you feel we way have deviated? Deviated puts it lightly. That's all you bloody do, Jackie. Oh, and then my auntie, my mum's twin, got involved and said,
this is exactly why we got rid of her.
And then my mum said, gee, at this rate,
I've heard enough.
We're not going to... listen, we're not going to have to worry about that anymore. That's all I'm going to say.
You can't.
Okay, to be fair, Andy won back the right for her in the stream.
for my mum. He's going at my mum.
Your mum's a problem.
She didn't do anything.
There's no such thing as double jeopardy in this court of
great
law.
film.
Like there's, we can... Have you
What?
did
you
you
really
bone her
kick her out
again?
I did.
She was so happy being back in there. She
Yeah,
kept
but she
saying
didn't
to me
learn a
all the time.
lesson.
She was like, oh, I'm so grateful
She
to be
didn't
back
learn a
in.
lesson.
Back in the sin bin, dude.
XFC stream.
Corey, Andy just tombstone Belle's mum again. She's out of the group. She just got banned.
That's really mean, Andy.
She's actually worse than
Everyone
what
was
she
saying
was
it in the
before.
room.
Yeah, no, thanks for bringing that to our attention, Corey.
Entertainment of the week. It'll probably be Ben.
Let's keep this somewhat punchy. Some of us have to go to Warrnambool.
I got an appointment with the Warner.
They will heard you, sir. You're up to
Or
the
Adelaide.
Nice. All right, I'm going to give an HM to Jack for doing the 30 before 30 edit. That was incredible.
Thanks, dude.
Can't give you the nom though because just doing your job.
My job, yep.
Absolutely. But what I will do is give my nom this week to Teena. I left my headphones in the Smooth studio, and you went all the way to the other end of the building to get them, and that's not your job, and you did that, so I appreciate that.
Thank you, Teena.
Thank you.
Did you put it in the right hole?
You did.
Oh, wonderful. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, Teena.
God forbid.
Ash, have a vote.
Hello. Well, my vote was going to go to Jack for the 30 before 30 video compilation because I thought that was excellent, and I'm going to stick with that.
Hey, thanks, Ash.
Well done.
Even if
Well
it's just
done,
doing your
Jack.
job, it was an incredible
It was good,
job
yeah.
of your job.
Yeah, you can do a good job of your job.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Teena, you're first.
Teena!
Hey, the debut.
Okay, I'm going to go give it to Brody because he's helped me all week with all my pressures. And
Good job.
doing a job, but I also locked myself out this morning when getting your coffees and I didn't have a pass. So
Well, that's
Brody
not
came and
doing
got
his
me.
job, so that's very good.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Well done, Brody. Well deserved. Well deserved.
And it is going to be a close one, but me, very quick. I have some very quick audio elements to mine. One of my favourite songs of all time is a 90s trance bop, "Set You Free" by N-Trance. Great throwback. Anyway, I asked Scudder to put it into one of his Nova Midday in the Mixes, and he did.
Do you know that there's still a chance
Oh,
for you?
yeah.
There's a spark in you.
So my vote goes to Scudder.
Yeah, good vote.
Nice.
Hey.
Do we all get a little sneaky song we can challenge Scudder to
No,
get in
absolutely
there?
not. I had a limit of 1 and Andy's used it, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
I think Scudder only takes requests at steak night, so...
We will never get a chance.
Another close one. Skoda, you have to vote.
Honourable mention to Mace Dog for crashing that truck. Teena for an incredible first week. But my vote this week's going to be a down vote. Oh. I hate to bring the mood down. Liam.
Oh, shit.
I would love to see the stats from Janda on Scudman's downvotes. I reckon you downvote more than you upvote.
I've started, I've been on about 3 or 4 weeks now.
Real
I've
black sheep,
downvoted,
especially because I would say, everyone wouldn't say a bad word about you. Just a nice guy, but just a secret,
Firing off shots.
secret
Actually,
mean
you know what
guy.
started it? You know, my origin story was when Mace Dog gave me a downvote for sharing my peanut butter, and it wasn't crunchy.
Oh, yeah, that was raw.
Ever since then, I've been in the darkness. And
Welcome to the dark side,
Yeah,
brother.
exactly.
Batman's parents getting killed moment.
Exactly. So, Liam, 3 different things actually for this.
Jesus Christ. I'm lucky I only got away with one.
Devering about the right headphone hole instead of left.
Fair.
Harumphing about steak night with all your misinformation about half the team. I don't know where that came from. But also, we've joined the office table tennis tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Most of us in the room have. And I've been trying all week to lock Liam down for a 3-set
Are you on a
match.
team? Or
Me and
or on a
versus
team,
the 2IT guys.
Yeah.
Which we are a shoe-in. Like, we'll smoke them. But I can't even get 5 minutes with Liam.
Yeah.
I tried yesterday. He's like, gotta go, man. I gotta go. And he ran out the room. So.
Oh, sorry.
Also,
Scudder.
Scud, Liam's horrible at table tennis, so...
Yeah,
Is he?
Yeah, he's not good.
I'm thinking maybe I'll just go myself versus the 2IT.
You'd be better
guy.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
The wheel is spinning now. It's going to be Liam's vote. I will give a quick tally. Teena 1, Jack 1, Brody 1, Scudder 1, Liam -1.
Yes. It's a tricky one. I would say a big HM to Jack. I've been doing some great work on the socials.
Thanks,
and
dude.
30 for 30 video was excellent and starting to get some traction at the moment. That Taylor Swift video went off, which was great. But for taking feedback like a champ and having an excellent first week, it's got to be Teena. Thank you, Teena.
You're just covering your ass.
Yeah,
Me?
wow.
No, I'm not.
I don't trust that.
Wait, what? If this is not the... Don't call me a brown nose, Corey. How dare you be? If this is not the place to flag gripes, then where is it? Do you know what I mean?
Privately.
Are you shitting me? That's what the off-air podcast is made for. Come on.
Prod Brody.
No, I'll be...
Honourable mention this week to Liam.
Thanks, mate.
We went to the races together on Saturday for a very big day out, bit of an extravaganza, and at the height of both of ours inebriation, there was just like an embrace.
Oh my god, cute.
Where we just hugged, and it kind of
That's
extended probably for I would say maybe 6 or 7 seconds, and I
Yeah.
think the feeling of one another's chest really brought us
God,
closer.
Yeah,
think
I
really-
almost thought that would have been enough for a vote, to be honest.
Yes.
I talked you into the birdcage and the after party, and I let you on the bus.
Chest
which
and
I paid
Narvies
for,
meet.
but that's all good. Maybe I'll have to hustle a little harder next time.
Do you know that I remembered that I actually RSVP'd to that event? So you know the one that you had to swindle us into?
Yes.
My name was actually on the list because I
Jesus
remember
Christ.
Jack and I had planned from the other team to go to that at some point.
Liam, did you only invite Brody to the races, or did you invite everyone?
Well, I got you into
Yeah,
the
it's
birdcage
half
as well, actually.
Well, because this is very interesting that this has come up.
What do you mean?
Well, you're complaining that you didn't get invited yet.
Yeah. Didn't get invited.
Very hypocritical. Half the team going to the races.
I mean,
I'm
I
sure.
had... Oh my god. I don't believe this.
Why didn't you invite me?
Well, I didn't have enough tickets because I actually gave Brody tickets for him and his 2 mates, but then he just came solo.
Right. Because I was obviously Kelsey's in the NT.
Do you think you would have enjoyed hanging out with my mates?
You could have at least asked.
Suppose so. I think you would have hated it, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He would not. Andy would not have enjoyed it.
But I'm going to downvote this week. And I think for the first time in history, I'm going to downvote myself.
Whoa! Jesus.
Yeah.
Who does that?
I respect that.
Who does that?
Respect that.
Yeah.
Off week.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you could say an off week. Well, it only became apparent to me yesterday, and Teena brought this to my attention, that Tia and I actually went to uni together and
Oh, shit.
did 3 years at uni together, and I had no idea. And she said
Oh, yeah.
yesterday, "You don't remember that we went to uni together,
Oh,
do you?"
no.
I was like,
Come on, dude.
I was like, "Pardon me?"
You reckon I was brutal to Tina with the little headphones?
She was like, yeah, dude, we carpooled.
Tina could probably elaborate more, but yes, I had no idea. And then I was like,
Teena, were you like in the same
Hello?
classes?
So yeah, I did a semester each year with Brody.
Whoa.
And he was telling a story in the meeting yesterday, and I looked at him and I was like, I know this story. And then he gave me a look, and I realised he had no idea who I was.
That's so funny.
But to the credit, I only remembered
Whoa.
recently that we also went to uni together when we were doing interviews. So then
that's fair.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a fair self-down.
You fell on your sword, rightfully so. There, I
yeah, I'll
think
give a
so,
tally in a second.
for sure.
Jack, you best it. Corey, you're going to be up to votes there, and the tally is Teena 2, Jack 1, Brody 0, Scudder 1, Liam -1.
All right. Okay, so I've got 2 honourable mentions this week because it's been a while since I've been on the podcast. So, all right, in the words of Liam, let's kick into it. Speaking of Lexi Sabre, honourable mention to your newest hit. Also going above and beyond for Belle's birthday weekend a few weeks ago.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Honourable mention to Belle, because sometimes I feel like we don't deserve to be privileged with being included in your personal information or life news on the show. But despite that, you share it regardless, and you're so authentic with all of us. And I'm sure 81% of your approval rating agree with that.
Whoa, very well done.
You've really thought through this, Corey. I
You're
like
ready.
this.
Very thoughtful.
Okay, so now for my vote. So he may not hear this because he's probably not wearing headphones, tucked away in the corner, and Liam doesn't even know his name. But Jack has been superb since he's joined the team. The engagement on social media has been taken to new heights. I've never felt more connected to the show. In the words of 4 and 20 Bell, you could say he's just doing his job, but I'll leave that to the powers that be to decide.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Corey, there you go.
Absolutely doing his job.
Very well done.
But nonetheless, it is a nom.
Well done.
Wow.
Nod for
well
Jack.
done, Corey. That's great. Oh,
3
Jack's
more
a bit,
votes to
Jack's
go.
A bit red. It's very sweet.
Well, Jack.
I'll
Follow
follow.
up
Got
with
to follow
me.
that. I've actually got a dishonourable mention to Teena.
Whoa.
Because she outside just before claimed that in her 30 years of life has never stepped foot in a big W, which I think is the biggest lie of all time.
I never. No.
Well, yeah,
That's a
cool, it's a
lie.
lie.
And I stand by
Not
it.
true.
Don't
Not
lie,
true.
Teena.
Not true.
You've been a big W.
What
man.
would I
Absolutely not
achieve by
true.
lying?
I don't know. People might think you're
People
too
have
cool.
their reasons.
I don't know. Yeah. It does sound like a lie, doesn't it? Like, surely at some
It must
point.
be the big W.
Surely at some point.
It was going to be a point of business, but I thought maybe just a nom.
Yeah.
But my vote this week goes to our fearless leader, Andy.
Steak boys.
And
Looking after each other.
The reason was
Patting each other on the back.
that it was his turn to pick steak night
Oh my God.
on Wednesday.
See the thing?
And he picked the steak night that has been the most universally highest rated because, yes,
Whoa.
at steak night we rate every steak that we
Jesus
get.
Christ.
And it was a very
Liam wouldn't
successful
know about
steak
that.
night.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
It's starting to seem a bit like there's cahoots going on.
Absolutely.
Cahoots.
There's no factions here.
Andy, what do you say about the cahoots
There's no cahoots.
accusation?
There's no cahoots.
I actually thought about changing my vote because I thought I would get at least a honourable mention from Andy because I drove all the way from Richmond to Brunswick to get to steak night. And he goes, "Can you give me a lift?" And he lived 600 metres down the road from steak night. I was
So,
like,
Andy, have you just not got a car anymore?
No, I do, but it was torrential rain and my car has a soft top, so I didn't want it to get damaged.
guess what it was when I got there? Bone dry.
You know what, as well, and I would have given you an honourable mention. I would have given you an honourable mention with distinction.
Oh no!
But
I mentioned it.
you're not allowed to talk about your nominations
Yeah, sorry,
beforehand, and he
yeah.
was trying to canvass. So
Not trying to canvass. I was just saying, remember that time? And then I took you to steak night.
there's no cahoots.
No canvassing.
No canvassing. It's in the rule book.
It's been a rule for a long time.
Do you remember we had canvassing reminded me of Canva? Remember we had the woman who invented Canva and we asked her for $100?
She was the richest
She's
young
so-
Australian
From Perth, right?
from Perth, yeah, and we asked her for $100
Dude,
live on
we
air.
literally were like kind of like half joking, but half
serious,
like you could afford it.
Yeah.
Right.
She
And then
gives
she
us-
didn't like it.
Nigel
Yeah.
Mansell, it's your turn to vote.
I have a couple of HMs, but my vote this week is a down vote to Ben. Yeah, so HM to Belle, she slaved away here yesterday making cupcakes in the studio. HM to Brody because he helped me with the cooking and actually burnt himself pulling the pan out of the oven. Ben, you didn't even eat the cakes.
I said that they weren't very good. And they didn't satisfy my palate.
Shut up, Corey.
No, and I think one of my traits is I'm an honest person. I'm not going to
Yeah, you
lie
are.
to you. And
Yeah.
I appreciated the effort. I did.
Yeah,
Macy.
I openly admit that they were never going to be good because I was vibing
Yeah.
out the measurements.
I certainly wasn't going to be
No,
accused
next
of canvassing before the vote was cast, but I was pretty confident when Scudder voted me down that you'd get me back into the green for my efforts this week.
Oh, I actually almost did downvote you for your just little diva act that just happened.
So what about
10 minutes
all
ago.
that
Yes.
stuff in the back end? Maybe I'll just
What are you doing in the back end?
Oh yeah, there was a bit of work done for Macy's benefit and no one else's this week.
Okay.
But
then, hang on.
Okay, I got her a free ticket to a festival, and she said, "Oh, there's not two," and then I had to chase the promoter myself, and then ask for another ticket for one Macy Gibbs, and it still wasn't enough for a vote.
Really? Which festival?
Nice gold.
Milk.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
okay. So, let's
Bit of a slap in the
shout out
face,
to
mate.
Liam. Thank you. But
Oh,
also,
mate, if
the vote's
someone,
been cast
if
now.
someone
To the promoter
deserves a nomination for giving free tickets, you should nominate me every week.
What are you talking about?
You're the biggest free ticket rat in the
I'm
world.
hustling everyone for tickets.
downvote to
That's
the
Charlotte's
promoter for
ticket
sending
fish.
one,
Yeah,
though.
it is
Yeah,
Charlotte.
Sorry, it is.
Right.
What's the sorry?
Downvote to the promoter for just sending
I don't
one.
know, mate. I just did my best to go above and beyond and try and do a nice thing for you, but obviously it wasn't acknowledged.
I feel like
That's
this is another diva moment, but
Yeah.
I love you, Liam, but
I'll be tearing those tickets up, Macy. I'll be tearing them up.
30-50.
All right, where are we at?
Macy, who are you voting for?
She
I
downvoted me.
downvoted Ben.
Yeah.
Keep up, Andy.
Right.
Remember at the start when he said this is going to be a short,
I
sharp
do,
one?
yeah, I know.
One more quote bell.
All right.
31 so far.
I got to drive 3 hours to Warrnambool.
Teena 2, Jack 2, Andy 1, Brody 0, Scudder 1, and Ben and Liam are on -1 each.
Can the Navis get their way out of the hole?
One more vote to cast, and it is Sybil!
Sybil!
Righto. Well,
Sybil!
my vote this week, I thought about this and it was locked in yesterday. So I would love to award the winning vote to Teena for going above and beyond, down to Coles at 7 a.m. on the dot yesterday to get all the baking supplies so that I could bake Ben the horrendous cupcakes that were not eaten.
That offended my taste buds.
Yes,
But
and
the
that was
effort-
going above and
the effort
beyond
was
in your
appreciated.
job, and you've also done a great job this week.
Well done, Teena.
Well done.
All right, Corey, you've been great, mate. God bless.
God bless you all. I was just going to say before I go, I'm flying into Adelaide tonight. I'm going to be in Hindmarsh Square. I was just wondering where's the best place for dinner along there.
Hindmarsh Square.
Jasmine. They get a curry at Jasmine. If you like Indian.
got a stereo Aussie
Yeah.
for sure.
It's a little bit on the pricey end, but if you're up for a
Mate,
good dinner,
if
go
you want to
there.
suck some bone marrow, go there, mate. They give you a little bit of bone marrow with your
Yeah.
pasta. It's unreal.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, thank you guys. Always good to be on the podcast.
No worries, mate.
Congratulations.
I don't know if you
Good
get.
stuff.
I don't know if you get a booking at Oggy like the day of.
Well,
Could go tomorrow
Fugazi?
night.
yeah. I mean, I could probably email a guy, but
Fugazi will be booked out.
Fugazi definitely.
Fugazi.
600 years.
Yes. Unless you know Laura.
Teena, team member of the week. Get the claves.
Yeah, he's got...
Oh,
Wooden claves.
Whoa.
That was risky.
pretty good.
Okay.
They would have dropped that.
God.
Sybil.
Sybil.
Also, can we just acknowledge, by the way, when Andy went, it was because we hit the half-hour mark.
Yeah, I don't think I mean, that's been a thing, like, subtly in the background. If we ever get to 30, exactly, which is rare, but Andy will say plinth.
I've
bang
never,
on 30.
I've never missed it.
Yeah.
How are you holding those? I'm a bit concerned.
Should I be hiding?
The two kind of unsanded ends hit each other.
Yeah, can someone show how to do it? No.
No, so
God, no, Tina.
these were that way.
No. Whoa. Gross, Bill. Yes, like that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor Mike.
Thanks for a great week. First week, everyone.